Hello there, welcome to Turing Tutors. So in today's video we will see about one typical problem which we used to face with Mac when we have done Windows installation using bootcamp. I have an iMac 2011, mid 2011. I have installed Windows 8 Pro using bootcamp, and when you do dual OS installation, I think with bootcamp control panel you should be able to select the default OS which it has to boot when you load on. Also you get something called startup manager. I think we usually call it control or alt boot with Mac. So the moment the Mac starts up, if you press control or alt button, it will pop up startup manager. With that you should be able to select the OS which you can select into. So once we do the installation, sometimes we have observed that when you use a wireless keyboard or a Bluetooth keyboard, I have a Logitech wireless keyboard with mouse. When you have a wireless keyboard which is not attached via USB to the Mac, you never get the startup option. So the moment you start the Mac, you keep pressing control or alt button, the startup manager never pops up, and the Mac goes on to boot into the default mode which you have selected. So the catch is the timing. So if you use a USB based keyboard which you have attached to the Mac on the back, so the moment you start up Mac, the keyboard registers itself immediately. So I think you should be able to press Ctrl or Alt the moment you press the startup button. So now with wireless keyboard and Bluetooth keyboard, you should give some delay when the Mac starts. For example, let's see a demo now. So this is iMac 2011 which I have. I'm going to boot it up. So what we usually do with the wireless keyboard is the moment I boot up, I press this alt button. So my Mac is booting up. Ideally by this time I expect that it should have registered the command which I have given, and I am expecting that it should load startup manager. I'm using a wireless keyboard and no, I'm disappointed. Mac is loading Windows. So that's the issue. It should have worked if I would have used a USB keyboard, not the wireless one. So let me shut it down and I'll show you the delay which you should probably give for your keyboard to get registered when the Mac starts up. When the startup sound comes, we usually tend to press the keys, but in this case, let's see, I'm starting up now. I haven't pressed it. The startup sound came. I've given enough time. Now I'm going to press it. Let's hope it works, because yeah, it has worked. So the previous time I have pressed Alt the moment Mac started, and now I have given some kind of pause before pressing these buttons, and now you can see that it has nicely shown me the startup manager option. So I think the timing is something which you need to find it out. What I felt is the moment Mac booted up, the moment the boot up sound was done, I gave 2 seconds pause after the sound was over, and after that I had pressed the Alt button. So probably it should work for you. So there is no issue with the keyboard, there is no issue with your Bluetooth keyboard or wireless keyboard. It is just that it takes some time to register with your Mac. That's all. Thank you. If you like the video, please do subscribe. I will come up with more videos. Thank you so much.